Should a lower-rated bullet player study endgames? At 500 to 725, only 5% of games reach move 40, but near 1400 that jumps to 22.5%. Endgames do matter, much earlier than most players think. For true beginners, the old advice is partly right. In the 500 to 725 band, 41.1% of bullet games end before move 20. Those games are usually decided by a hanging piece, an opening trap, or one simple tactic, not a subtle king and pawn ending. As ratings rise, short games fade, and practical endgames arrive constantly. Around 1400 to 1715, nearly 1 game in 4 reaches the endgame. Near 1900, it is almost 30%. You do not need advanced table-based theory. You need automatic basics before the clock makes the position impossible. Here's the surprise. Endgames are the most error-prone phase at every rating level. Endgame blunder rates run from 39% to almost 46%, higher than both openings and middle games. Players have only about 2.8 to 3.9 seconds per move, so knowledge becomes speed. Bullet stays chaotic even when someone is winning. Being up a pawn converts only about 53% to 57% of the time. Even a rook advantage wins only roughly 2/3 of games. Simplify, promote past pawns, and keep moving, because the clock can erase any advantage. Below 800, prioritize blunder checks and one-move tactics. Approaching 1200, automate king and queen and king and rook mates. From 1400 upward, basic pawn and rook endgames are no longer optional. The goal is not to play perfect endgames. It is to recognize them instantly and play them before time runs out. ChessAnalysis.co analyzed more than 280,000 Lichess Bullet games across rating bands mapped to approximate chess.com ranges. Stockfish 17 measured blunders as losses of 300 centipawns or more. Opening was moves 1 to 10, middle game 11 to 30, and endgame move 31 onward. Move 40 marked practical endgame reach.